Hey friends, how you all doing? Welcome to the FCC Strava review. Apologies that we're not in the Shed of Wonder once again. I know it's becoming a bit of a theme, but after all the rain we've had recently, the Shed of Wonder is leaking just a tad at the back of the roof, and a lot of my tool kind of kits I've had to open up and lay out on the floor just to try and dry out. So I thought we'd give it a miss in there. It's just too moist, it's too damp. So we are we are in the living room. I hope you're all good. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and if you managed to get out and ride, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. We had a fantastic ride yesterday. I'm actually just in the middle of editing the vlog because we rode to Regent's Park. First time I've ever ridden in Regent's Park, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was a chilly, cold day, but it was beautiful. Really enjoyed it. So hopefully that should be up tomorrow night, latest Wednesday morning. So keep an eye out for that, you legends. Yeah, but it's great to see you. So let's crack on. I bet I can't even speak. I better. Oh my days, I've lost the power. We better crack on with the FCC Strava review. Okay guys, right, I have my tea, hashtag tea for Frosty. It's just, it's 5 o'clock exactly on Monday evening. So here we go. Let's start off with, as we always do, last week's leaders. First place distance, Emma Hadley, absolutely massive, 406.1 miles. Fantastic stuff, Emma. Second place, Mr. Ian Rigby, 302.1. Ian, that is amazing, you legend. And Simon James is there in third place with 277.6. Brilliant stuff, Simon. Longest ride, first place, Emma Hadley, 207.5 miles. Amazing stuff, Emma. Simon James is there in second with 192.1 miles. Brilliant stuff, Simon. And Carlos is in third place with 169.2. Brilliant stuff, Carlos. Climbing, first place, Emma is there again, top of the tree, 23,980 feet. Absolutely amazing, Emma. What a week's riding you had last week. Phenomenal. Mark Schul in second, 20,840 feet. Fantastic stuff, Mark. And Alex Summerfield is in third place with 18,212 feet of climbing. Absolutely amazing, Alex. Brilliant stuff from all you legends there. Congratulations, massive kudos to you all. Okay, let's scroll up and let's delve deeper down into last week's top 100 leaderboard. And as we just mentioned, first place, Emma Hadley, 406.1 miles, 5 rides in total. Ian Rigby, second position, 302.1, 14 rides last week, Ian. Phenomenal, my friend. Simon James in third with 277.6, 8 rides last week for Simon. Critwit is in fourth. Hello, buddy. Hope you're good. 265.4 miles for you. 7 rides in total. Cracking stuff, you legend. Carlos is in fifth with 264.3, 5 rides last week for Carlos. Mr. Sean Bennington, you legend. I hope you're good. And we will definitely catch up tomorrow evening, mate, to sort out the Discord thing for the FCC Zwift rides. Sixth position for Sean, 256.3 miles, 13 rides in total. Fantastic stuff, mate. John Millett is in seventh. Hello, John. Hope you're good. 249.1 miles for you. 6 rides last week. 67.9 miles was your longest ride. Mark Schul in 8th with 240 miles exactly. 9 rides last week. Mark, superb stuff, mate. 72 miles was your longest ride. Chad is there in 9th with 234.8. Fantastic stuff, Chad. 6 rides for you last week. Chris is in 10th. Chris Tracise, down there in sunny Cornwall. Hope you're well, Chris. 226 miles for you last week. 9 rides in total. 19.5 miles an hour was your average speed. Absolutely superb, mate. 11th position, Chris Goff. Hello, Chris. 225.2 miles for you. Brilliant stuff, my friend. 6 rides last week. Jeremy Prodger's in 12th with 217.9. Caleb's in 13th with 205.8. 14th, Martin Redding, 203 miles exactly, mate. 22 rides last week. That is absolutely superb, you legend. Brilliant stuff. And 40.3 was your longest ride, which was obviously the Regent's Park ride yesterday. And what a cracking ride that was, my friend, and so good to see you yesterday. Brilliant stuff. Paul Stevens in 15th, 202.4. 12 rides for you last week, buddy. Cracking stuff. Jan Erik Berggren is in 16th with 193.9. Richie is there in 17th. So good to see you yesterday, my man. Brilliant riding. 185.1 miles for you. 7 rides in total. And 54.6 miles was your longest ride, which was yesterday as well. Awesome stuff, mate. Brian Roden's in 18th with 184.2. 12 rides in total. Fantastic stuff, Brian. Mr. Tony Hawkins in 19th. Hello, my friend. Hope you're well. 181.5 miles for you. 10 rides in total. 45.1 miles was your longest ride last week. Brilliant stuff, mate. Dan is in 20th with 177.3. Cracking stuff, Dan. 12 rides for you last week. Ian Chandler's in 21st with 172 miles. Paul Farmer's in 22nd with 170 miles. Luke Toms in 23rd with 169 miles. 6 rides last week, Luke. Brilliant stuff. Lee Asplund in 24th with 165.6. Dallas Reynolds in 25th with 165.4. Wazza is there in 26th with 165.3. 27th we have Snakefire TRI with 162.4. 10 rides last week, my friend. Brilliant stuff, and massive kudos to all you legends I just mentioned there. Brilliant riding last week. 28th we have Fez with 161.1. Carl Morrison in 29th with 160.5. 30th is Corey Ring. Hello, buddy. Hope you're good. 157.8 miles for you. 10 rides last week. Jordan is in 31st with 153.2. Cracking stuff, mate. 71.1 was your longest ride last week. Brilliant. John Ayton is in 32nd with 152.7. 33rd is Ian West. Hello, Ian. Hope you're well. 152.6 miles for you. Cracking stuff. Rowan is in 34th with 148.6. Andy Craig's in 35th with 145.2. Stevie Wonkster is there in 36th. Stevie, I have never seen you so low on the top 100 leaderboard, you legend. But cracking riding, my friend, and really good to see you yesterday for the Regent's Park ride. 145 miles for you, four rides in total. Jarek is there in 37th with 142.1, and I'm sure, Jarek, you're a new member to the FCC, so welcome to the crew. Terry Tinsel's in 38th with 141.2. Brilliant stuff, Terry. Sebastian is in 39th with 139.5. Mr. Clive Lunt is in 40th with 137.3. Brilliant stuff, Clive, and happy birthday for the other day, you legend. Helen Millett is in 41st. Hello, Helen. Hope you're good. 135.7 miles for you. Absolutely cracking riding last week. Mark Langerby is in 42nd. Hello, you legend. Hope you're well. 134.2 miles for you. Paul Williams in 43rd with 133.2 miles. Sandra Kelly's in 44th. Hello, Sandra. Hope you're well. 132.1 miles for you. Andy Townsend's in 45th with 131.6. Agni is in 46th with 129.2. Cracking stuff, Agni. Dennis Barron, 47th. Hello, Dennis. Hope you're good, my friend. 128.8 miles for you and 11 rides last week. Brilliant. Phil Cornwell is in 48th. Hello, Phil. Hope you're okay. 126.4 miles for you. 9 rides last week. Tony Fruin. Awesome stuff, Tony. Hope you're good. 49th position, 126.2 miles for you. Longest ride, 76.5 miles. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Jan Arens is in 50th with 124.5. Chris Hancock's in 51st with 124.5. Also, Tony Stark's in 52nd with 124.1. Samueli is in 53rd with 123.3. 54th we have Philip Nubra with 123.3 also. Breathe Strong Cycling is in 55th with 123.2. 56 is Alan Sweeney with 122.4. Absolutely cracking riding from all you legends I just mentioned there. Brilliant stuff. 57th is Mr. Les Winters. Hello Les, how are you, you good friend, you legend of the FCC? I hope you're okay. 122.2 miles for you last week, buddy. 10 rides in total. Fantastic stuff. Will Duffy's in 58th with 120.5. Foxy Dave's in 59th. 120.58 rides last week, Foxy. Really good to see you yesterday, mate, on the Regent's Park ride. Absolutely superb, you legend. Richard Keeley, speaking of legends, 60th position, 120.2 miles for you last week, buddy. 11 rides in total. Hope you're good. Mr. Mike Costello, another legend, 61st, 117.8. 8 rides for you last week, Mr. C. Brilliant stuff as always. Alex Summerfield in 62nd. Hello Alex, 117 miles for you last week. 8 rides for you as well. Jose's in 63rd with 116 miles. Mr. Graham Arthurs is in 64th. Hello buddy, hope you're good. 115.6 miles for you last week. 5 rides in total. So good to see you yesterday as well, you legend. Brilliant stuff. 65th Michael Parks with 115.4. Barry is in 66. Hello Barry, how are you my friend? Hope you're well. 115.2 miles for you. Ben R is in 67th with 114.3. Damien is in 68th with a 114 miles. And Damien, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew, so welcome to the FCC. Marie Simmons in 69th with 113.8. Brilliant stuff, Marie. Hope you're good. Chris Polly in 70th with 113.7. Paul Burnett is in 71st with 113 miles. 16 rides last week, Paul. Fantastic stuff. Les Marstons in 72nd with 112.4. Jochen is in 73rd with 110.1. Simon Dixon's in 74th with 109.9. Brilliant stuff, Simon. And I am there in 75th with 108.8. I've managed to get into the top 100. Absolutely fantastic. Cannot believe it. 76, Andy Brown with 106.9. David Crawford's in 77th with 106.8. Neil B is in 78th with 105.7. Danny Purbrick is in 79th with 104.1. Brilliant stuff, Danny. James Frost is in 80th with 103.7. Cracking stuff, James. Ronnie Aitchison is in 81st. Hello Ronnie, hope you're good. 102.9 miles for you last week. 13 rides in total. Brilliant, my friend. Jonathan Lee is in 82nd with 102.8. Maxwell Smith is in 83rd with 101.9. Mr. Paul Green is in 84th with 101.3. Brilliant stuff, Paul. John Wade is in 85th with 100.5. Neil M is in 86th with 100.2. Simon Dixie, hope you're good, you legend. You are in 87th position. Fantastic stuff, mate. 100.1 miles for you last week. Norbert, hello, you legend. 88th position. 99.8 miles for you last week. Jim Leighton Jones in 89th with 99.2. Pete O'Brien in 90th with 97.6. Mr. Paterman is in 91st with 97.3. Lee Kettle is in 92nd with 96.7. In 93rd we have Andrew Breeze with 96.1. Chris Crabb is in 94th with 95 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, Chris. And all you legends that I just mentioned there, fantastic riding last week. Daniel Hall is in 95th. Brilliant stuff, Daniel. 94.6 miles for you last week. Marek is in 96 with 94.5. Keith Maddox is in 97th with 94.4. fantastic stuff. Keith, I hope you're good. James Todd's in 98th with 94 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, James. Stefan Holdorf's in 99th with 93.6. And in 100th place is Ian Newbury with 93.3 miles. Absolutely fantastic stuff, Ian. And massive kudos to all of you, not only in the top 100, but throughout the FCC for getting out there last week and putting in the miles. Absolutely superb as always, you legends. Okay, friends, now it's time for Rider of the Week. Okay, guys, so Rider of the Week, as is the same every week, it is so difficult to choose because you are all such legends. Rider of the Week this week for week ending November the 17th goes to somebody in 88th position on the top 100 leaderboard. Rider of the Week for last week is Norbert Otto Carius. Norbert, you are Rider of the Week. Fantastic stuff, my friend. 99.8 miles ridden last week. Superb. Norbert, you are Rider of the Week. Norbert, congratulations, you legend. Rider of the Week, fantastic riding last week, buddy. I will put my email address in the description below. Just drop me a quick email. I'm still waiting for the Planet X socks to arrive in, so as soon as they come in, I'll send you an email with a picture and just let me know which pair you would like. Paul Green was Rider of the Week last week. Paul, as soon as I get those socks in, I will do the same for you as well, my friend. I haven't forgotten about you, don't worry. But Norbert, congratulations, buddy. Rider of the Week, absolutely superb. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of the FCC. We will end the review here. Hopefully we'll be back in the Shed of Wonder next week. Who knows, it could just be too damp and too moist, but I'll keep you posted. Anyway, have a good week. Look after yourselves. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Bye for now.